All right, get the whistle for the start of the race, and immediately Cooper Dunlop goes to the front and says, come on, let's get this on. He's got some company up there. Hong Kong sitting in third wheel. Another rider from South Australia in second wheel. We'll get his number as he comes past. That's rider 144. That's Billy Van Hoop. Billy now on the front of the race as they come around. It's going to be a frenetic pace you would expect. Under 17 boys always race flat out. .243 on the front now, that's Rusky. I'm pretty confident that's not how it's pronounced, but it's a pretty cool name, I think. So one of the Kiwis on the front now, that is Oliver Keast. The Keast family, they're very talented. Malaysia on the front, rider 198, Hanif. Five laps in. And a move from Carter Payne. Carter Payne getting things started as he goes down the back straight. There's 5 laps to go. That's probably Cooper Dunlop on his wheel. One of the New Zealanders with very straight arms. He has no intention of going on with it. That's Riley Crampton. Four laps before the first of the sprints. Oliver Keast rolls off the front. And now it's Felix Crossman, and he picks the pace up. Felix Crossman is known for his attacks with 6 laps to go. A bit early for Felix, but he's getting things going. Just spooked a little there by the flick from one of the Malaysian riders. He doesn't enter back into the group. They get the bell, and on the front it's rider 222. That's Carter Payne. Carter Payne leads them down the back straight. New Zealand coming over the top. New Zealand coming over the top. Very, very quick. New Zealand 1-2. That's 226 that takes maximum points. That's Riley Crampton. I'm pretty sure Alex Botha was in there as well. There was another rider coming about mid-pack. He didn't make it to the front. My word, he had left his run too late. It was one of the Malaysian riders, and he was absolutely flying down that back straight. And as I say, he left the run too late, but we look to see, we might see something from him as the race progresses. Mind you, there's only 28 laps. So Crampton, Botha, Billy Van Hoop and Carter Payne, 5-3-2-1. The scores for the first sprint up on the board. Hong Kong, Chun, I think that is on the front. It is Lo Kap Chun. And now 3 riders from Selangor. I would have to say the riders from Selangor have been getting better. Have been getting better as the competition has gone on, which is a great sign. Felix Crossman up towards the front, as is rider 171, Ethan Lay from Hong Kong. One rider from Singapore out there, and that is Teng Hayo Young. He just forced down onto the blue there for a moment, but he politely came back up, no advantage. He's giving a bit of a instruction to the rider that pushed him down off the track. Harith from Selangor right up the front there. 25 laps in, the pace has come off. Cooper Dunlop looking ominous, looking twitchy. He doesn't want to go too soon. He doesn't want to get to the front either just now. But it's a rider from Selangor who's picked up the pace, which is great to see. Right at 256, that's Kusyeri. Muhammad Kusyari from Selangor, Malaysia, off the front. It's Carter Payne. Warning to rider 256, Muhammad Harith, for gaining advantage on the blue. Cooper Dunlop, he goes to the front. He's got some company. Cooper Dunlop down the back straight. He's got himself out to a bit of a handy lead, but he's under some pressure from New Zealand as they come down the front straight. Cooper Dunlop turns it off. He holds on. 226 right up there. Riley Crampton, also Alex Botha. And now there's a counter-attack with 20 laps to go. Or is there? No, there's not. The look for a minute there that Botha and Carter Payne might be going on with it, but they didn't. Now, two riders from Hong Kong on the front, and they are going on with it. They've picked up the pace. Chun is one of them. Ethan Lay is the other, and Billy. So we have three riders off the front. Ethan, Chun, and Billy. They're about to get some company with a rider from New South Wales coming with great urgency. He's going to latch on, but it's Billy leading at the moment, and that rider is Joshua Moore. And now there's four riders off the front. They don't have much of a lead. In fact, it looks like they're going to be caught pretty quickly. New Zealand doing the chasing. There's 15 laps to go, which means 5 laps to the next sprint, and they're all starting to come back together again. Low Karchun. Now Joshua Moore goes on with it. Billy goes with him. Can the two of these string something together? New Zealand sees that there's something up, so he comes across. That's rider 226, Riley Crampton, who's coming across to them. So the two riders out the front, Billy and Roger. Joshua Moore. Right, there's 2 laps before the next sprint. Joshua Moore's on the front, Botha's right up there. Alex Botha comes. Just keeping an eye on this one of the rider 224, that's Keast. Goes around the outside. Is that Quan going around the outside? My gosh, such pace. Coming around turn 4. That's Botha, I think. Alex Botha, the next big thing, gets maximum points, and he had a couple of New Zealanders with him. Keast was one of them. Crampton, I think, was there as well. We'll wait to see. Yeah, so it was Crampton and Keast. They were up there with Botha. Right, 1 sprint to go. 8 laps on the lap board. 2 groups out on the track. Main peloton leading the race. Some drop riders, some 7 riders that have been dropped. Joshua Moore on the front. Felix Crossman with him. Felix goes again. Felix lifts up the pace. The South Australian rider looks over his shoulder and says, I'm not going with him. Felix Crossman doing what Felix Crossman does with 6 laps to go. Keist on the front. Billy Cooper. Can Felix Crossman stay out long enough to get himself maximum points? He looks over his shoulder, they've sat up. He did this at States. I think it was the scratch race. He did it again at Nationals. This is a points race, so it's not for the win, but it would be for maximum points. Felix Crossman, give him some encouragement as he comes down the front. He's about to catch their back markers. There's a lot of tired legs at the back of the point in the chase, but it's good to see Kusieri. It's absolutely certain that's not how you say he's right. His name 256. Felix looks over his shoulder, 2 laps to go. He should be able to hold on for 2 laps. Right now, is there an orchestrated response? They're racing against each other for the minor points. Felix Crossman, Chun, picks up the pace. He's one of the... Felix Crossman, he's off the front. He looks over his shoulder. There's no way they can catch him, surely, but off the front, there's 2 riders from New Zealand. That's Keist, and it's also Crampton. And coming over the top is Cooper, but Felix Crossman gets maximum points. 226. Crampton, both up in the points.